Get some rest. Not your Sims, but you. You're going to need it. Cribs are the new high chairs. Do I need to explain myself? Probably not. I believe there are 64 essential things that you should be aware of regarding the new Sims 4 Growing Together expansion pack. I will also sprinkle in basic info knowledge as well. Speaking of rest, your Sims will forever be tired, so good luck with that. You must know that these infants will not be happy all the time, so don't kill yourself or your Sims trying to make these infants happy. Calm infant trait is the best trait because they're always happy. There are 6 baby traits. Now what's your favorite? Get ready to collect tons of dirty diapers. The changing stations are cool. I like the one mounted on the wall, takes up less space. The treehouse takes up a lot of space, but has a good amount of gameplay. It is possible to engage in woohoo in the tree houses. Imagine how interesting it would be to share with your Sims children that they were conceived in the same treehouse where they play. Wiggly infant trait is brutal. They are way too much to handle. There are 12 lots in the world. 9 of these lots are residential. Within those residential homes, we have 4 new pre-made families. You can power walk around the lake. While you're in the world, go check out the splash pads. Swing by the rec center where you can get in all your skills. Island living is one of the many packs with integration. Sharks and rip currents can happen in this world. Speaking of integration, if you have city living, you can also add earthquakes to the lot. Kids get new aspirations. You can explore them. There are 4 of them. What's your favorite? There's slumber party animal, mind embodied, playtime captain, and creative genius. We get more likes and dislikes, and there's so many options ranging from traits, conversations, and activities. This expanded the likes and dislikes to 50%. There are plenty of milestones, so be careful of those not so exciting milestones. Infants can enjoy waking up. That's a quirk worth having. On the other hand, some infants don't like waking up and tend to cry. Speaking of quirks, there are 18 infant quirks, and I haven't even discovered all of them yet. Toddlers can also get perks such as picky eater, singer, and others. You'll discover these as your toddlers explore the world and interact with their surroundings. Some of the most enjoyable interactions are those involving sleeping bag pranks. Discovering new traits during gameplay is another cool feature for Sims to explore new traits and personalities. Dynamics can change over time as Sims interact with each other. You have to do tummy time to unlock a lot of motor functions with infants. If not, they'll just lay there like newborn objects. You have to do a lot of tummy time in order for them to be able to even get to the high chair. It takes a lot of work to raise infants. I repeat, it takes a lot of work to raise infants. You will eat, sleep, and live infants during this life stage. It's best to start out with 1 infant. If you're a beginner, definitely start out with 1 infant. If you're a beginner and you get more than 1 infant, leave the household and start over. Hiring a nanny may or may not work in your favor, so good luck with that. Playing peekaboo with infants and playing with them are really cute and can give you buffs. It takes a while for infants and toddlers to grow fond of each other. Cautious Sims aren't as bad as wiggly or angry infants, but they are picky with food. From my experience, infants that don't like being held are great. You can just let them lay there, and most of the time they'll be just fine. I never use the carriers because I never have time to leave the house, but I hope you're enjoying them. The new TV stations are cool. You get 3 new ones. Infants will wake up to the TV or loud noises, so be careful of that because that's a quirk as well. You can host baby showers now, which is a cool way to receive gifts. If you have an extended family, you can have a family reunion event. It's a great way to hang out with distant relatives. There's more gameplay, folks. We wanted gameplay, we got gameplay. You can play in sleepovers, which is pretty cool. Speaking of sleepovers, you might as well host a slumber party since that's a new event you can host. Sims will fall into a midlife crisis if they're not happy or satisfied with their life. They're always complaining. Always. There are some really cool baby toys, but I'll never be able to use them because my infants usually never get to crawl. Infant life stage is about 7 days in normal lifespan, just so you're aware of how many days you have in order to get as many milestones as possible. It's adorable to see infants who can crawl sleeping next to their pets, showcasing a wonderful integration of cats and dogs. If you have nifty knitting, you can knit baby clothes. That's a cool integration as well. It's really neat how the new Rabbit Hole movie theater works. By watching a movie, you can actually receive buffs. There's an alligator over in the water, so beware. I haven't seen it yet, but still, beware. Sims can work on puzzles as a group activity, great for mischievous Sims. Your Sims can also learn how to ride a bike. It would be really funny to observe a kid Sim who never learned to ride a bike, grow up into an adult Sim, and still don't know how to ride one. You can have work issues such as layoffs, workplace rivals, and more, so be careful. It could definitely change the dynamic of your Sim. Talk about realism. Your Sims can burn out from work or an activity. Your Sims can establish family dynamics over time, such as being close, being distant. They can be jokesters or they can be difficult. And sometimes they can be strict. There's a lot of build and buy options, but I must say that tub shower combo is my favorite from this pack. I also like some of the clutter items. There's a really cool city skyline. There's a cool taxi. All those items are really cool. Did I mention there's a diaper trash can? But does it work though? I mentioned this earlier, but give the first a try. Try passing out somewhere randomly. Your Sim will now remember where they passed out at. Let's just say, for example, at a bar or something. So the next time they're on that lot, they will remember it. And that's a wrap on 64 must-knows for the Sims 4 growing together. Congratulations. You're now one step closer to becoming the ultimate Sim guru. So go forth, young supervillain, and grow that family and create the wackiest, most chaotic virtual world possible. After all, what's the point in having a perfect virtual life if you can't mess it up a little, you know? Happy simming, and don't forget to blame those glitches for all your problems. So keep that plumb bob green, because you know it ain't that hard. Till next time, I'll see you when I see you. Dag dag.